So this is we have a downtrend right here, and we'll try to check out the most highest and the most lowest structures. We can see we have this most highest structure that gave us a sell trade. We also have another most highest structure that gave us this sell trade. And also, those were one among the most highest structures. So let's check out the most lowest structures. This was one among the most lowest structures that gave us this buy pullback. Also, right here we had one among the most lowest structures that gave us this buy trade. Also, right here we had one among the most lowest structures that gave us this buy trade. Yeah, right there. So we also have two types of structure retest. This is the main structure retest. So let's also check out the major structure retest. So let's say this is also, we are still in a downtrend. So when you talk about the major structure retest, this structure usually occurs straight after the new invalidation. Straight after the new invalidation. That's when we find our structure. Number right here, let's check out the next structure after the new invalidation. So we have an invalidation, we had a new invalidation, and this was the next structure after the new invalidation. We also call it a structure retest. Okay, this is the main structure retest, and right here we have the major structure retest. Okay, though it was not respected, but still it's our major structure retest. Okay, also right here we have an invalidation, we have a new invalidation. The next structure after the new invalidation is our major structure retest. Also right here we have the same invalidation, new invalidation. Then we have our major structure retest right here. So that's how we check out the main structure retest and the major structure retest. The main structure retests usually appear on the most highest and the most lowest structures. But the major structures, it usually happens next after the new invalidation. So that's an example. Let's say we have a downtrend, and if it's an uptrend, it's also going to be the same. Let's say this is our uptrend. So let's check out our main and major structure retest. Let's start with the main structure retest. We say that the main usually happens at the most highest and the most lowest structure. Our most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. We also have our most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. And for the pullback, we had the most highest structure that gave us a pullback. Also right here, we had one among the most highest structure, though it was not respected. And also we have another structure right here that gave us pullback. So that's on the structure retest. The main structure retest. Let's also try to check out the major structure retest, whereby we say it usually happens straight after the new invalidation. So this could be our uptrend. Okay, so let's check out the major structure retest. We said it usually happens straight after the new invalidation. We have an invalidation, new invalidation, then we have our major structure retest. We have invalidation, new invalidation, we have a major structure retest. We have a new invalidation, then we have a major structure retest right there. Now let's also try to check out some live examples. Let's try to check out some live examples. Right here we have one among the most lowest structures. As you can see, this lowest structure right here gave us that byte tree. Okay, so the entry was from the most lowest structure, and also so if we try to check out right here, okay, this example isn't that much clear. Let's look for other examples. Right here, we had one among the most lowest structure that gave us a buy trade. And also right here, we have a major structure retest, we have an invalidation, we have our new invalidation, and the next structure after the new invalidation uh, gave us this sell trade right here. So that's how we check out the structure retest. Another structure we are going to check out today, it's the break and retest structure. It's one among the most common structures in the strategy. So we usually expect after price getting to break our structure right here, price has a high possibility to come back and respect the same price level we have just break so that we can proceed creating more lows. Okay, and after breaking this structure right here, we also have a possibility of creating some highs to respect the same price level we have just break so that we can proceed creating more lows. Okay, and after breaking this structure right here, we also have a high possibility of creating some highs to respect our break and retest structure so that we can proceed creating more lows. So it also happens the same when you have a uptrend. Price will get to break structure. Price will come back to respect. Then we might create some highs. This also will be our break and retest structure right here so that you can proceed create some highs. So let's also try to check out some live examples. Let's try checking out some live examples. We have this example right here. We have this example right here. Price gave us a low. We had a high. We made a low. We made a high. Price came to respect this break and retest structure right here that gave us our first sell trade and our second sell trade right there. And also, let's even try to look for, we have this example right, right here, whereby we made a high, we made a low. After breaking our structure, price came back to respect our break and retest structure. That's when we had a buy. Yeah, that's when we had a buy trade. So also, lastly, we have our last structure for today. It's called the hidden invalidation. So let's say we have this downtrend right here. The most easiest way to spot the hidden invalidation, you should first look for the break-in retest structure. Okay, so this is our break-in retest structure. After finding the break-in retest structure, you try to check out structures that are above it. So, for example, right here we have on our right, we have this structure right here, and